evening, everybody. It is Sunday night, and I thought, my goodness, I've got to do a video for Monday discussion. And I left you with a question of, this stupid word that I can't pronounce, and that is, the way some people look after their snakes and treat them like they actually have human emotions and feelings and so forth. Pretty much came back to me that, my viewers, the ones that I do have, do believe that pretty much the way I take care of my guys is the way to actually do it. And I believe that these people also are of the same in the way they take care of their guys, which is fabulous to hear, I might add. I've got nothing against people that keep their guys in tubs, and I just hope those people also understand that these guys do need enrichment. They need to get out of that goddamn tub too and have some time spent with them. And, that doesn't mean you have to do it exactly the same way as I do it. 10 minutes a day. Just 10 minutes of your time is enough. So, it was good to hear that, people believe in that. So, thank you for participating and leaving some comments. I do really, really appreciate it. But today what I thought I might do is discuss a little bit about, even though we're on the track of getting babies and so forth, and this is a part of it, keeping logbooks, which is really, really essential. Lots of people like racking tubs, put little pieces of square paper up when they were fed, toilet, water change, clean caged, whatever. Okay. I have an app on my phone that is, or my iPad actually, that is Snake Keeper, and I'm able to put on that, what they ate, the date, a reminder of their next feed, when they shed, all that basic stuff, which, is important to write down about you guys, but it's also, this is what I want to say, there is more to it than just that. And I don't know if you thought of it this way or not, so this is why I'm going to talk about it to you today. Keep a logbook not only of when you fed them, when they shed, and so forth. Keep a log of their behaviour and their patterns associated to that behaviour. Write it down. You see them doing something that's different to what you've ever seen before, write it down. My snake was doing this today, it's this date, this time of the year, and so forth. It doesn't matter what you write down. Just write it down, what you're thinking and feeling at that point in time. Write down how long you got them out for, what they did while they were actually out, where they went, how they responded to you, all of that. And it doesn't take very long to do it, because it's good reference for yourself. You get to the next year and something's happening, you can go back to that time of the year if you see your snake doing something and you think, how I'm going to get Lily, and you think to yourself, you know, why is my snake doing that? You could go back to that log that you've kept, to that time of the year, and you go, well, that was happening this time last year, and it was associated with, or this is normal, this is what happens at this time of the year. It is good to write down more. My snake pooed last week. And also, you know, think about it for that species. You know, you have all these people writing logbooks about behaviour of jungles. And in 50 years, maybe even less, you know, I may not be around, but everything that I've kept can go to research. And they might be able to add that person's and that person, pardon me, and that person's all together and start finding out some consistent things about that species across the board. How fabulous. You know, because it's not just about what temperatures do they like, what habitat do they live in, what do they eat, what don't they eat. You know, we're talking behaviour patterns and the consistencies of that, and the way to develop that is to keep a detailed log on it for future. And I'm sure that researchers out there who get a hold of these logbooks will be so grateful that people have kept such detail. Look, I don't care whether you say trivial stuff, even. You know, Lily was a little bit funny today, and she was a bit standoffish and wasn't really enjoying herself. Or it doesn't matter what you write. Write it down. You don't know how important that little piece of information might be in the future. So I hope you'll think a little bit about that and maybe bring that into play. And I don't care whether you start that, you know, you've had your snake for 5 years, 10 years. It doesn't matter. Just start it. Start it now and start gathering all that information. So, yeah, and what do you think of that? Do you think that's a great idea? Had you thought of that, or are you already actually doing that already? I would really like to know. So if you could leave a comment for me and ask, or not ask me, but let me know what your thoughts are on that. If you think it's a good idea, if you think, oh, it's too time consuming, you don't see it being important, let me know. Because it's, you know, I like to know what people are thinking and what their thoughts are. And you're entitled to your own opinion. You know, if you think, no, I don't see it being important, or whatever, that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Tell me that. I would like to know. So, you know, that's my kind of question for you to leave a comment to. I'll touch a little bit on heating because, I'd like to hear from you also. What form of heating do you use in your enclosure for your snake, and why you use that particular heating? I will do a video exclusively about heating, but you know, I'd like to hear from my viewers what you use as heating. So I'll do a video midweek, I guess, about that, and then I'll talk a little bit more about that for next Monday, and find out what's the most popular. Do you go by the species, or do you just go by what you feel is practical, or what you prefer or like? So guys, until, well, you'll see lots of videos between now and next Monday. So, but anyway, if you like the video, press the like, subscribe and share my videos. Okay guys, till next time, bye.